So a few months ago, I found this gem from the time we had, wait for it, 11 subscribers.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here.
But seriously, that 22-year-old version of me was totally naive, totally inexperienced, and not confident at all. Those first videos were brutal, y'all. If you don't believe me, go back to the first couple of videos on this channel. It's embarrassing, but I've kept them up for you because number one, they're sentimental. Number two, you should see how other people get their start. My channel had barely any views, I got barely any comments, and my email list consisted of 3 people, myself included. I thought that to make it online back then, that I really needed this like massive following, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and a 6-digit email list. But now that I'm running a 7-figure company, and those are facts, not a humble brag, disclaimer, I'm just really grateful that my younger self wasn't so obsessed with followers and likes and instead really focused on being profitable over being popular. And this is a concept that I've talked about at length here on the channel as well as over on Instagram and my social media because it's a powerful message and something I don't want you to miss. Here's the dealio. Success has nothing to do with the number of followers on your Instagram account or, obsessing about the perfect feed or really just getting like the most insane content. All of those are important things, but they don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Because truly, success is about being resourceful. It's about focusing on what actually matters in your business, which are 3 core principles. Number 1, serving your audience in big ways, making a bigger impact through your work, and also deploying profit-generating strategies. Now, I can't say that this was just my idea. My very first mentor, Marie Forleo, taught me all about resourcefulness and really how to build a profitable company, even if you don't have like a ton of time, lots of money, a rich uncle, or any skills whatsoever. She says that everything is figure outable, and that principle stuck with me. 8 years ago, I stumbled on her work for the first time, and really everything she teaches helped me build not just 1, but 2 successful companies. And so on this episode, I wanted to share with you 3 big ideas that'll help you focus on growth as the new year progresses. Number 1, everyone, and I mean everyone, starts from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we... Okay, I will stop. I know it's a little too much, but it's the truth. Everyone that you love and admire, every successful entrepreneur you see out there, they started from the very bottom. And if they didn't, they worked their way up through some other alternative means. I'm serious when I tell you this. Everyone goes through challenges, everyone goes through struggles, and everyone's on a journey. Even if it seems like they've made it, we're all just trying to figure it out as we go. No one really just has it all together. And I think that's such an important reminder. So if you're feeling like maybe you're losing momentum or you're stuck or you should be further along than you are right now, stop comparing yourself to everyone else. You're on your own journey. And if you continue to build momentum, if you're consistent, all those little steps add up and they start creating this snowball effect of momentum that'll yield to a really amazing, sustainable company in the long run. So don't get discouraged. Keep posting content. Keep talking into the void if you feel like no one is listening. Keep putting out your newsletter, even if you have 3 email subscribers like I did. Keep moving forward because it really does pay off. All right, so big idea number 2 is to focus on profitability over popularity. We've talked about this one at length again on the podcast and on Instagram, but it's so important. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What is the one thing you could do this year to serve your customers in bigger ways and focus on profit generating strategies? What's the one thing you could do that'll really boost your profits, your sales, and will help you reach more people with your message, your services, your products? It's such an important concept and a guiding principle that should change the way you perceive and move forward with your brand. And big idea number 3 is winning online is all about connection. It's about relationships, right? It's not about transactions. And so often we get caught up in like all the numbers. And the numbers are really important, right? We're talking about profitability. I want to make sure that you're making money so you can stay in business. But you want to focus on heart-centered connection as well, meaning building relationships with your customers will eventually lead to more profits in the long run. And that's really an amazing concept. It costs so much more to acquire a new customer than to just continue and retain and repeat, right, the transactions you have from the customers that you've already acquired. So I really want you to ask yourself, how can you focus on building deeper connections with your audience? How can you leverage that relationship and build more trust? Oftentimes that requires you to be super generous, to show up consistently, to truly come from a place of authentic generosity instead of from a place of giving people and expecting something in return. So I want you to really think about, again, balancing that profitability aspect with being super ultra generous and building relationships. Now, the next layer of this concept is to build a communication strategy that allows you to be relatable. It's so important that you actually allow your customers to feel like you care. Show them through your marketing strategy and your copywriting that you understand where they're at, that you really get what they're going through, and that you have a solution that'll help them move forward in whatever area of life that might be. So I hope those 3 big ideas really helped you. And just to recap, we talked about the importance of understanding that everyone starts from the bottom, so quit comparing yourself. Number 2, profitability over popularity all day, every day. And number 3, winning online is about connection and relationships. So if you want to dive in deeper into these big ideas, this year, Marie has an incredible new workshop series for B-School 2020. And I absolutely had to share her work with you because it's made such a huge impact in my own company. The series is 100% free, which is amazing. And the first video is live right now. And let me just say this, that first video is so powerful. She's walking through some amazing fundamental elements of business, and these principles are so important. So even if you don't sign up for B-School 2020, you should totally go through the free series. It's literally that good. So if any part of you wants to learn how to earn a fantastic income while you build your online business this year, you need to make watching the series a top priority. She also included a really cool fun sheet that is totally downloadable, so you can print it out, fill it out, and put all the concepts together. In fact, we're actually going to be going through the entire worksheet together over on my free Facebook mastermind group. So if you're interested and you want a little bit more handholding and some support from me, definitely join that Facebook group. Make sure to get your booty over to the enrollment page. It's, again, totally free. I'm gonna link to it in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hey, if you have a business buddy or an entrepreneurial friend who might wanna go through this training with you, why not invite them? Forward over this video to them, go through the whole thing together, and let me know in the comments section, what is the one insight that stood out to you most in this episode? I would love to hear from you. All right, fam, I will see you in the next episode. Un beso. Bye for now.